My sweet little bees, hello. I have some time. I'm gonna make some time. Today is in what is called an energy gate. Believe it or not, I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical with that myself. But there is some numerical stuff going on. Yesterday was the 10th of January, which is 0110. It's like a mirror number. And today is 111. So, and on top of it, it is a new moon. So, interesting energies. I just talked with a friend who also has been feeling a friend slash little bee, because she's definitely part of the hives and part of our hive and one of the first little bees. She feels affected with the energies herself. So I would like to let the cards speak for themselves. I don't necessarily want to go into a love reading, but I have the Romance Angels out. I have the Kipper, and I want to start with the Lenormand. I should have prepared it before, but I kind of wanted to let the cards speak for themselves. So I'm going to use the Lenormand to guide us and see what situation the guides and angels want to talk about. I'm going to try and find a man and woman just to specify a situation. If you all are looking into a love relationship of sorts, you can look into that. If you are looking into a friendship, you can look into that. If you are thinking of whatever situation, just apply it to what it is that you are thinking and make it work for the question you have. Okay, here I'm going to use this too. And so let's say, I don't know, you have a situation between your brother and yourself. So pick which one is your brother, pick which one is yourself. If you're male, you can use the energy of the male for you. You're female, if you're thinking of a work situation, just pick whoever it is you are. And the other card, you can use the number. There is 28 and 29. So apply that, how it works for you. And I will try and read the messages with what I can make of that. We are a small hive still. Welcome to, I believe we have a newbie, so hello. Welcome to the channel. Hope you will enjoy it. Hope you will like us. Hope we will like you. We want the energy, to go all around. But let's see what we're going to do with that. Okay, so s'il vous plaît. Oops, I'm gonna keep this. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. Help us, give us some clear messages to whatever situation. I did not want to have any jumpers, but I guess I will take jumpers, and thank you. Okay, we'll go with those. We're going to take 5 cards. I'm going to mix them and see what situation we have. Okay, so s'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. Let's try that again. It's only 5. Thank you. I'm just going to keep it this way. So we have a compass. I didn't want to put too much light because I want it to feel cozy, but I can't see. Oh, let me not do this way. Here, I think it's better. Okay, so we have the compass, number 42. We have the female looking left. We have the male looking on the other side. We have a snake upside down. I do not do reverse, but it is upside down. And we have dice upside down. Okay. So there is... So let me show you it. Here is a compass so you can see for yourself a little closer. The male and female not looking at each other. We have the snake upside down. And we have the dice upside down. So, I'm going to pick the I have to pick, in being that I feel like I have a stronger female energy, so I'm going to use this as I'm going to use this card as I should have said that before maybe, as the querent. Okay, so you are the person asking the question. I'm going to say you for number 29. Whether you're male, female, not finding you have what is that called, when you or my daughter goes through that, when you're like asexual or pan something, I think it's called. No disrespect, I just don't know. So, but it's whatever. You may feel like you're I'm trying to say, don't be stuck on the fact that this is a female energy. This is you. So you are looking towards the compass. It feels like you are either looking for a path, a new path, or you have a clear image of the path you want to take. You are looking at the direction. Let's say, if you're a student and you know what you have decided what you want to study and you want to go that route, or you know which job you want to take, or you know where you want to move, or if you want to, there is, after this compass is made of the sun and is over a map. So you are definitely looking at what makes you happy, at what is driving you, at your future. You have you're some sort of mission, and you know what you want, or at least you are looking at what you want. Okay, so you are driven, you are focused on this, and you are even daydreaming about it. You're holding that flower and you're like thinking about these plans and strategy and whatever it is you have in mind. Whereas this brooding man, I didn't even pay attention when I took it. He's brooding. He looks like he's like thinking about something he may have done, or he doesn't look very happy. Okay, he even has like almost a Cro-Magnon look to him. And it's possible that he's brooding because he feels down on his luck, and even like he has some toxicity. So it could be somebody who's depressed, it could be somebody who has some bad habits, it could be somebody, and I'm saying here again because this is represented as a male energy, but based on where you position yourself, think of it as like the opposite sex or the situation that you are looking into or thinking of. And just keep in mind, like, you guys are not looking at each other, okay? So it's at the back. So it's possible that you guys are not talking to each other right now. If we're talking about two people, it's possible that this is something from your past. It's possible that this is something you have decided to stop looking for right now. So there is closeness between these two people, okay? But they're just not in strong contact right now. So he feels down on his luck. He feels like he's in a toxic. So yes, so down in the luck, and possible that there is some addiction of sort, some anxiety, some depression. There is definitely something toxic in any case. So that is why he's brooding. He feels like he's, in French we say, broyé du noir. You're in a dark place. Basically, this person is in a dark place. Okay, so this is the situation that the guides want to develop the reading about. So let's see if that's going to talk to you. I'm going to take a little bit of water. Oh, apologies, that was more than a little bit. And we are going to see what angels, s'il vous plaît, what divine energy is wanting to discuss on this situation here. I love that at least in any case, we have two cards. I get so irritated with that. I don't feel like taking them. I'm sorry, sweet little guides and angels that I love so much. Merci, we have something clear now. And did you see how that one jumped like boom? We have the number 15 with the Archangel Christiel, which means One, there is protection on the situation. So these two people that are not looking at each other right now, there is a protection on the situation. Archangel Christial, there is the word Christ in it. There is Christic protection. She is she's Christic. See Christ light. So she there is a protection, but there is a divine with Christ. I always, especially with this deck, when you pick Master Jesus, or how is it? How is it? I can't think of how it's described right now. Oh, we have an upside down. It is just Jesus. Oh, it's because in the Keepers of the Light, I think it's Master Jesus. So, see, forgiveness, compassion, and spiritual teacher. And the Archangel Christiel has the light. She's looking for the light. She could be the bringer of light. And there is a notion of higher consciousness. So to me, it feels like there is going... She's kind of cool. I love her outfit. I love her tattoos. She has cool bracelets, charms, like her hair. She's cool. And she's relaxed. Like this energy, this archangel has... someone is just owning who... I'm going to say she because I'm looking at a woman. But again, it could be whatever it makes sense to you. She's... I'm having a lot of French expressions coming, like she's feeling good in her tennis shoes. Elle est bien dans ses baskets. She's good in her shoes. She feels good in her skin. She's comfortable with who she is, with what she feels like. I'm almost describing a pair of Seychelles shoes. Notice that we have the waxing crescent moon and a star on her arm, and a connection with the universe. I feel like this is telling me, especially that this is on top of that there is a strong connection between these two people. The one that's in the darkness, maybe even brooding like that because she decided to look at whatever makes her happy, okay? But the connection between the two is undeniable. There is going to be light on top of it. There is protection. There could even be some kind of light, like when they are together, there is light between these two people. It could be why he's feeling that like he's down on his luck, because it's like this card would be going like upside down. Because with the snake, okay, there is not just toxicity. The snake, I feel like in this deck it is talking about toxicity because you have the apple in the background, and there we were talking about energy, Christic energy, and we have the snake. So somebody made a pretty bad decision here. But the light is going to come on the situation no matter what. Whatever anybody is, whatever decision these two people are making, or these two situations are creating, it's possible also with a higher consciousness that it is needed for these two people to regroup, to find themselves again, to find their consciousness, because sometimes when we are together for too long we forget who we are. That needs to be reminded. But it feels like, again, there is a protection on the situation. There is a divine blessing, and there is going to be light on what's going on. In one of the past reading, and I'm meaning like in this past week, I cannot remember if it was the new moon or the new moon spread or the year ahead spread, but there was something with the Archangel Michael that was very strong, and there was a sword, and I remember something about a truce. So, but truce like what possible violent truce, but some message that is going to come out clear and allow the next step, like bring some clarity to whatever situation. You know the number 7, I like to think of it as a number of perfection. Let's see what the snake... Oh, that's what I was talking about, the snake. As is also the snake also represents new skin, you know, like a new life, new start of sorts. But here in the Gilded Reverie Lenormand by Ciro Marchetti, I've been using his tarot lately. I really like his artwork. Watch out for me, because I am always hiding. You can never trust or believe me. I am cheating, deceiving, and will betray you in a heartbeat. Be careful where you are treading. My fangs will surely have you dreading. The game of hope, this deck, makes it clear to stay safe from the bite of this dangerous snake. Be afraid, very afraid, as betrayal may very well be in the cards where this card lies. Watch out for a superficial person right next to him, so he is superficial, who is prone to be malicious, particularly when combined with a dog card, quite literally a bitchy best friend meaning you harm. Let's just say here that duplicitous behavior and a two-faced person could be a problem. The card warns you to be wary and watch where you tread. Our snake here in the apple tree also alludes to the Garden of Eden, the original breakup of the happy relationship we saw in earlier cards. That's probably in the description of the book. So the Lenormand cards are firmly rooted in Christian tradition, such as the cross, and even the park is seen in the original game as a biblical place. So be wary and look to the cards around the snake to see what is the nature of evil in this situation. So to me, this is like, maybe he played his luck and it was really bad luck, and I don't, because he is brooding, I feel like either he's looking at the betrayal, and the betrayal is upside down. So if this person wanted to betray you, or if you feel betrayed, it's possible that it wasn't meant to be a betrayal because it is upside down. Somebody is hurt, okay? Maybe, because it's not like right on you, it is on him, and it is upside down. So you could be protected from that betrayal, especially with the Christ light here. It's interesting that we have all these biblical situation happening with this card, because you know, with the blessing and the Christ light. I find it quite interesting. There is also the snake is like almost an infinite. It's like almost describing an 8. You know, we almost have the 8, but the 8 is not fully closed. Which means that it's not, to me, I don't see a betrayal that was meant to happen. And something that, like I said, either he's protecting you from, or if you felt betrayed, he didn't mean it, and he really feels down on his luck because of it. We're back to that. Okay, let's see with the Kipper what more information we could have here on this. Oh no, before that, I want to add some energy. What energy is on the situation, s'il vous plaît? Nos anges, nos guides, what energy do we have on the situation? What energy? Oopsie. Doesn't seem clear. What energy? Oh my goodness. What energy is on this situation? S'il vous plaît. Angel of Strength. I love this card. It's absolutely gorgeous. So either it feels like also like the way, look at how the lion is looking like directly at you. How there is somewhat of a challenge in it, like, go ahead and try me. You know, like, I'm here, I'm waiting for you. I wouldn't even, and we have appreciation. Notice the similarity between these two ladies. The position, well, she's looking straight, but they both have a rose, which to me, the rose always, you know, want to makes you think of Mother Mary, of purity, of love, of somewhat of a devotion. There is something, you know, very similar. I like that there is the word appreciation here. This woman is good in her, she's appreciating what she's learning. She's appreciating her strengths. There is definite growth and just feeling good about yourself. I'm going to focus on the female energy just based on the cards here. Like, she really is not bothered at all with what's going on behind her on the situation while he's brooding here. She has strength, she has power, she has protection. But the thing is that I do see though is that this so does the connection. The connection, so if we focus on two people, this connection, in spite of the negative stuff that's arriving on his side here, there is strength between the two. There is a blessing, and these two people bring light and bring each other strength. And you'll notice that there is one archangel, one angel. There is, whether we want to admit it or not, some divine energy protecting these two beings. Can we get more information about the situation? I'm going to keep the book out. So, what I would like to see here, s'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. I'd like to know if situation... There's too many cards. S'il vous plaît, some precise. This is a Ciro Marchetti. We have a number 1. That turned around. This is Ciro. What's his name? Ciro Marchetti again. I just, the artwork is amazing. So there is a man in this story. Again, I haven't really asked my question yet, but there is a man in her thoughts. Okay. I'd like to know if this is a love story that we are talking about here, because we have like this angel stuff. So what can we know about this love story, s'il vous plaît? Sudden wealth, nice. We have 1, we have 11. Today is 111. Oh, keep in mind also, and we have 777. Perfection, perfection, perfection. Whenever you fall on this message, just know, on this guidance, just know that you'll hear the message that you need to hear. But the fact that I'm doing this reading on 111, that we have the 2, 1, and, you know, with 11 jumping behind it, sudden wealth, some of you may need to play the lottery. Courtship. So this is a love story. We have the card of courtship falling right under the 2 characters here. There is a blessing of the situation. Sudden wealth could be money, but this is like the abundance. Maybe he is going to come on sudden wealth. Maybe that's what's going to allow him or she or they to court you, s'il vous plaît. With the number 4, I was going to tell you with number 4, that not only there is a courtship, notice the angel on top of the couple again. I mean, this is just like the same thing as these 3 pictures here, except that now they are looking at, if they are not looking at each other, they are facing each other. But this is the same representation of the angel on top of these 2 here. That's funny. The 4 made me think of, you know, I'm a tarot reader. The number 4 is the card, the 4 of Wands. I always think of, for example, I hate the 4 of Cups, but with 4, my mind always go to the 4 of Wands, to the building of the home, the foundation of your home. And what comes out here? The house, with the light coming on the house. It's beautiful. It's a nice house. The gate is still closed, but it feels like there is building of the home between these 2 people. This is exciting. High honor. This is a love story, my sweet bees. And coffin. And there is the end of something. The end of the bad luck, I want to say, because it's falling right under that. So we have the end of the bad luck. We have the high honor. This is nice. Let's see, s'il vous plaît. I'm going to like pick cards and try and go down and see what this story can be about, s'il vous plaît. We have a pathway. The pathway towards the light. So this male here with his sudden wealth is going to find his way. There is a bunch of butterflies, so there is a new life ahead. There is that light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe he, you know, I was telling you how he felt depressed, and s'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. Can we have more clear messages on this story? With the child, there could be there is a child in the story, so maybe you need to develop your marriage. Develop your inner child. Apologies. So this connection brings out your inner child, or your joy, or there is going to, or you know, reminds you what it is, what simple joy is about. Or there could be you know, a child that's coming with you. That could be for some of you leading to a marriage, or this marriage could bring, excuse me, a child. But there is you know, because this is, you know, seen by, even if it's a small hive, by more than one person. This is not a personal reading, so we have to be able to apply to different situations. But with this abundance, this man is seeing a new path, possibly creating a project with you, you know, possibly at home. Judication here, I'm seeing that, especially next to the marriage, I'm seeing that more, and there's a house here. There is definitely officialization, something becoming official. Okay, some papers being signed. For some of you, it could be a marriage following a divorce. Because, you know, you see the marriage and the separation. So some of you may be finally be able to get there, because the divorce is finally happening. It looks like with it being judication, I feel like there is some kind of a judgment, like somebody misbehaved. Okay, the third party maybe is trying to create some issues with the child. There is a card that turned. What do we have here? Thoughts. Obviously, he's thinking of you. It's under the high honors and the coffin. S'il vous plaît, je vais get some clear messages. or ending that situation in high honors. Journey, distant horizon. That's interesting. So there's an obvious trip happening here because we have the 2 traveling cards. So is this possible honeymoon after the wedding? Is this this job that sudden wealth is going to allow you guys to go on trips together? Maybe settled in a foreign country. Let's see the role play. Oh, okay. So on the marriage and the citation, the adjudication, there, and it's, shoot, look at how, oh, as she's laughing, then keeping his attention, there is a child coming to steal something out of his pocket. So what that tells me, it's a warning, like how 2 people are involved in that betrayal here. S'il vous plaît. Bad health. Okay, somebody being in a hospital. Main female. Okay, so the trip is definitely, you know, like you guys together. S'il vous plaît. The bad health is on the sudden adjudication. So yes, there is some that third party gift, unexpected income again. Okay, so I wouldn't worry too much. Oh, imprisonment. That fell on the floor, so it is to be somebody is imprisoned with his thoughts. Okay, so we have the journey together, so most likely the honeymoon. We have the gift on top of this, and unexpected income together. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Feels like it's more like a warning. Okay, so there is some people not to trust. It's possible that this is if this person, if this marriage comes after a divorce, or you know, like obviously there is a past in this male. There's a lot of negativity in this male side, like some worry about his honor, you know, like how he had the honor, he felt like it was honorable to have his home. Possible that there was a loss of the home with adjudication. Possible that we feel betrayed and that it created bad health. But with that connection with this marriage here and this traveling through the travel or with the main female, the male female is a gift. And with this gift, this connection, comes the unexpected income. So get out of your head, your other person here, I hope, so that they can see what a gift you are. What is that here? Okay, that main imprisonment here wanting to come again. Can I get another clear message here? Do they feel like, I feel like there is a fear of feeling and like that main female and she being a gift, like it feels like it's too beautiful to be true. Maybe that's what that is. What everything that falls happen, concern. So yeah, there is fear, my sweet little bees. This person is afraid. Okay, they want to, there is a one of connection, but there is fear of it. What are we going to finish with, s'il vous plaît? What is the last card here on this thing? Poverty. So that's what they are afraid. There is all this beautiful stuff, and this person is terrified of losing everything through marriage again because of how they feel like they were betrayed, you know, they were Well, she was keeping him busy while he was, you know, courting her, while he was married, maybe even, you know, that led to that. So a person who's very dark in his head. I feel like he's down on his luck, like he's constantly betrayed, that nothing good is going to happen. But look at that, at the bottom of the deck, I have a wealthy man. So he is meant to be wealthy. Can we get a little bit more information here about this relationship? So obviously, we are looking at somewhat of a love story. S'il vous plaît. Where is this love story going to go? S'il vous plaît. Ah. Wedding again. We have wedding and we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, if some of you have issues. And the situation involves marriage. So if you were wondering about a work situation, then that involves a contract, okay? But it definitely feels like we're in a love story. Past life relationship, you have known each other before, hence that tristic energy. On top of it, that light, that protection. Oh, that turn. What do we have? Worth waiting for, divine timing at work in your love life. Well, in spite of all his darkness, it looks like you guys are meant for each other, huh? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I mean, I would say by that, I would be more like take it. Pay attention to the sign. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I think this is just a confirmation of what you are already doing, because you are focusing on yourself. You are focusing on what makes you happy. While Mr. Man here is brooding. So I'd like to see, do I have something that could tell us if, because you're fine. You are doing great. You are looking on you are focusing on yourself. You are, letting the red flag, like you are not letting anything negative attain you. You're just looking at whatever is good for you. So, I'm going to use the Spark of Love right here to see if what, s'il vous plaît, nos anges nous guident. What does, I'd like to know what our little friend here needs to do, and I don't know if we're going to have the answer. What does he need to do to get out of his situation here? Couper, réduction. He needs to cut something off. He needs to maybe leave the past in the past. We have number 46. Does that mean anything? He needs to forget. He needs to let go of something. There is a Lovers. I'm not going to take reverse or whatever. The cards are all messed up. He needs to make a choice. There is a choice he has to make. And that's why I'm going with the Lovers. He needs to let go. He needs to say goodbye. Strengths again. He needs to find his strengths. He needs to like see himself, like the words. He's a strong one. He's reliable. He's beautiful. He's proud. See, he needs to let go. He has some dependence. He has, like, against that toxicity. Look at how the toxicity is surrounding this man. Like, there is a lock here. The house fell. He's stopping himself. He's the only one. That's what he needs to let go. He needs to let go of fear. Look, there is improvement with the sun, joy coming. Oh, look at that. We have the sun and the moon. So we have improvement and we have doubt. There is this continuing duality with this person. Like, Maybe he's bipolar. And luck again. So there is repetition of this. And at the bottom of the deck we have the world, we have success. This is what's expecting this, what is written for this person. Success. I feel like as long as he's staying connected with you. So that's up to him. That's up to him. Well, this is repeating itself, whatever oracle I take, whatever. This is like half, like somewhat oracle, somewhat tarot, because I think it's just a major arcanas in this one. And it repeated whatever the Kipper already gave us. So I'm not going to keep going on what he needs to do. He needs to learn to trust the universe and let go. Because there is protection in here. Now I want to give you, I'm going to pick just 1 or 2 messages for you, sweet little bee. I'm going to use, you know what, I got to keep that out so I remember to write down what I used. This is the invitation to intuition by a French YouTuber that I enjoy listening to. She's not my favorite, but I've always enjoyed listening to her ever since I ever found out that YouTube had this kind of videos. So I'm going to pick a few, I'm going to make 2 piles, and s'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides, just 1 message for our little bee here. About herself and advice or themselves. What can we tell our little bee, s'il vous plaît, to focus on exactly for herself or themselves, s'il vous plaît. I'm saying her because I'm looking at the number 29 here. S'il vous plaît, un message for our little bee. I'm going to go take it. Here we go. We have the Queen of Roses, and we are back with Mother Mary. We are back with roses again. Tenderness. She's tender, she's romantic, she's passionate, and she's wise. Okay. That's, I want to say who you need to keep being. S'il vous plaît. And she's in pink. Wear pink. Maybe some of you surround yourself with roses. What can we tell our little bee about themselves? About what to do? What advice? Who is she? 3. No, that's too many. Yep, here we go. We have, come on. Open window, opportunity, freedom, prendre l'air. So obviously, my sweet little bee, you need that time for yourself. You need that time alone. You need to breathe. You need to dance. You need to you need to let fresh air come in. And if that's what you decided, you did the right choice. And is it 89? Oh, we have 89 and 40. And at the bottom of the deck, what do we have? L'effet miroir, the mirror effect. I was talking about that with the 0, 1, 10. So this is the energies of the gate. Resemblance, copic. So it's funny because it's like almost the opposite with that mirror effect. How you looking at the opportunity, and we had the opportunity showing with the open window. You looking at whatever you mapped, whatever you want to do with your future. You're looking at what makes you happy while he's brooding and like, I'm done all my luck. And here we have La Vie en Rose, again with roses, life in pink. Then everything is okay, perfect, happiness and synchronicity. And we have the, look at that, synchronicity. There was a in the Romance Angel, you had a card that was telling you to pay attention to the red flag. With that, it's like Divine plan, destiny, the path of life, everything happened at the right time, but you're paying attention to things, you're noticing the synchronicities. And here we have the inner child. Transformation, inside work, like emotional healing, but again, the butterflies and paying attention to your inner child. So I took some oracle, I took some French oracle, I took some almost Taos, and the same messages came out. So keep on doing what you're doing, my little bee. Let him brood, heal, work his stuff out. It doesn't look like there is the protection on the connection. There is growth on your side, there is well-being on your side, but is there going to be improvement on his side? I'd like to know if we are going to have some, what could I use to see? Let's see, I'm going to pick a lover's card. What is there going to be improvement on his side? S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît, what is it about? I want to know. I'm going to pick 2 cards. I want to know. Oopsie. Is there going to be improvement on his side, s'il vous plaît? There going to be improvement on the brooding man's side here. Look at that. Transformation, looks at some tears. Is there going to be... Okay, I'll take this one, improvement. There is going to be a change in any case. This is like the seasons. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. That's if he goes with the flow. Is he going to go with the flow is a question. What can you tell us, s'il vous plaît? Look it. Wow, about this connection. I didn't even see it fall. This connection is lovely. You have the heart at the bottom. You have the butterflies. There is some sadness. There is some tears in this woman's face. Only time will tell. Well, I guess they won't tell us if it's going to change. What can you tell us about this connection, s'il vous plaît? That was answering the question of if he's going to stop brooding. What can you tell us about this connection, s'il vous plaît? Nos anges, nos guides. Is this connection embrace? Is this connection, we already know that it's blessed. Just one more message on this connection, s'il vous plaît. I want to take this one. Oh, how pretty. Again, to me, that's a blessing of the connection here. New beginning. Oh, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So for some of you, like, leave the brooding man behind because he's always going to be brooding and you have new adventures awaiting. Live your dreams passionately. Okay, what do we have at the bottom? Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities again and possibility for your life. And laughter is the best therapy. Okay, my little bees, looks like this is... It feels like if we look at it, this person is mostly... It feels like almost like a therapeutic conversation with a counselor we had this week that was very bad at expressing herself, and where she would be trying to tell you, my sweet little bees, this guy is toxic. Forget about him. You have all this positivity on your side. Keep on looking at your bright future. You have this new adventure, this new beginning, this new stuff. Because in his case, it's still in the dark. There was a moon like next to him. It's like he's always on and off, in and out. But he's just brooding nature. So good luck with all that. I want to say just keep on looking at the light and what makes you happy. Sending you love, my little bee. Bye-bye. You know what? Let me take that back. I want to add a message from Mother Mary before I go. How could I let you be without a message from Maman Marie? Let's see. It was just like, forget about this. S'il vous plaît. Maman Marie. A little message, an extra message. That was a long guidance. For a little bit, s'il vous plaît. Oopsie. Just one. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. Un message. Merci. What is that? Our Lady of Divine Presence. Your heart is capable of bringing spiritual energy into your life and the world when you allow yourself to trust Our Lady and open your heart to her. There is healing integration taking place between your interior spiritual life and your exterior physical life. This will evoke change that is sometimes unsettling. But as a healing transformation unfolds, great joy shall flow from what transpires. Trust in what is happening. My sweet little bee. Now I wish you a beautiful evening. Bye-bye.